Dear Executive Secretaries of the sister UN Regional Economic Commissions, distinguished delegates, colleagues, and friends, in this critical moment in history, we find ourselves compelled to intensify our efforts to combat climate change. The transition to net zero emissions hinges in part on our ability to accelerate countries' decarbonization. The structural changes are needed to achieve a more productive, inclusive, and sustainable economic development. At ECLAC, we perceive this as an opportunity and advocate for countries in Latin America and the Caribbean to invest in 14 driving or catalyzing sectors for transforming growth patterns in a more inclusive and sustainable direction, which include renewable energies and sustainable transportation based on electromobility. As we are well aware, this endeavor will amplify the demand for minerals crucial to the technologies and infrastructure of the transition. As you know, given the vast reserves of many of these critical minerals for the transition, the Latin America and the Caribbean region is called to play a pivotal role in this process. The region has nearly 50% of the world's lithium reserves, over 35% of copper and silver, approximately a fourth of natural graphite, and significant reserves of rare earths, nickel, zinc, and others. Countries such as Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Chile, Mexico, and Peru already rank among the world's largest mineral producers. Mining can bring about industrialization, economic diversification, employment, and welfare. However, this requires industrial policies on the one hand and a responsible industry that ensures long-term benefits for the population in the producer countries. These policies involve several ingredients: to scale up investments, knowledge and technologies, public-private cooperation, and robust governance systems, including fair regulatory and fiscal frameworks. While mining in Latin America and the Caribbean presents numerous opportunities, it also poses significant socioeconomic and environmental challenges. These arise from water consumption and pollution, impacts on fragile ecosystems, environmental liabilities, and alteration of traditional local activities of communities living near mining sites. In the region, socio-environmental conflicts are growing, and the reputation of the mining industry among the population deteriorates. To address this, the renewed interest in the region's mining capacities should be accompanied by stricter regulations and standards, technological innovation, and social pacts. Communities will need to be informed and fully engaged. In this line, ECLAC promotes the Escazú Agreement to increase transparency and access to information. In summary, critical minerals present an enormous opportunity to mineral-rich developing countries to escape the trap of low economic growth while contributing to their own transition, as well as the global transition to sustainable development and low-carbon economies. With all this in mind, we welcome the efforts of the UN Working Group on Transforming Extractive Industries for Sustainable Development. I wish you fruitful exchanges in this session, and I'm looking forward to continuing our collaboration.